Is vertical or horizontal jumping more important for punching power? Now this is something that we covered quite recently on the Boxing Science Reacts video, where we're talking about Devin Haney using broad jumps. Broad jumps are a great tool in terms of broadening the athletic toolbox and improving horizontal force expression. This can transfer into sprinting and athletic actions. However, horizontal jumping, we're quite limited in terms of like the landing forces and controlling landing forces, especially with boxers being quite knee and quad dominant. But take that aside, what is more important, horizontal jumping or vertical jumping? Now, vertical jumping, I'd say, is the most important, because even though a punch is a horizontal action, the boxer stays fixed in position. So mostly what we're looking at is vertical impulse. The vertical impulse transferring the force upwards from the lower body through to the core, and then transfers into horizontal action through rotation of the torso, also delivering that punch anteriorly. Even though it looks like horizontal movement, a lot of S&C coaches put horizontal jumping and ballistic exercises into the program, we're more looking for vertical expression of force, especially from the lower body. So instead of doing stuff like broad jumps, we look to do vertical jumps such as counter movement jump, loaded counter movement jump, trap bar counter movement jump, box jumps, and a range of different jumping actions.
For a little bit of variety, buy in, and also get probably as well something that boxers can do in any kind of environment as well. They don't need a box or anything like that. They, all they need is a little bit of space. So Tom is going to demonstrate a broad jump. So it's quite difficult on landing. Probably a reason why we use broad jumps as well is to overload that landing mechanics, because it's quite easy to land it in a vertical position. When we go horizontal, you can see that Tom is kind of counterbalancing, trying to go back onto his heels, not wanting to go too much onto the knees. So we probably use this as, again, in the learning phases, but also it creates that little bit of intent, because if you haven't got the My Jump app, if you haven't got anything to measure the height, you can just use a broad jump to create some intent. Dip. Good. Heels.
Don't worry about it. Hey, that's a good jump there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, where are you starting from? Yeah, you did start from there and winding you up. See where they can beat it. So creating that intent. Oh, go on. Go on. Third one. Good. Broad jump.
So now stick this one.
Yeah, yeah.
Stick it.
Stick and then jump. Whee. Let's go dynamic straight away. Good. Vertical displacement, vertical impulse, control, reproducing horizontal. And a little bit more intent. You can pop the band on the hips. And off we go. Good. So Tommy, if he's not extending those hips, he's not getting very far. Good. Make sure you're staying vertical on the landings. Drop and then drive. Good. A little bit quicker transition. Dip and then drive. Good.